Well, he is a two-time Pulitzer finalist, a Southeastern Emmy winner, syndicated national editorial cartoonist, author of successful books including 2 short story collections, former host of an award-winning weekly statewide radio program, and served as the editor-at-large for Mississippi Today. But despite all of this success, Marshall Ramsey is going back to school. We are so delighted to have with us Marshall Ramsey here on Studio 9 to tell us about his new role at Ole Miss. Welcome, Marshall.
Tanya, so good to see you again.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
So you have done everything in what I would consider a stellar journalism career.
Thank you.
But you're going back to school, so tell us all about that.
Well, first of all, I have been there for about 2 months and I've already gotten my freshman 15. I've discovered the cafeteria and I've lost. But I tell you what, I got the opportunity to help form the Mississippi Media Lab. It's out of the School of Journalism at Ole Miss, and then I'm also the director for engagement for the Jordan Center. So 2 different roles, but the Media Lab is something that we're developing right now, and it gives basically fact-based journalism, the students, a chance to be able to experiment and try new ways of being able to practice their craft.
And when it comes to journalism, what aspect of the field do you think that students need to learn about?
Well, I mean, obviously you start with the basics, right? You need to know the standards, and you practice them every single day on this newscast.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to obviously be able to write well, to be able to present well. But I mean, we're talking everything from AI reporting to being able to do podcasts, to being able to do, to report via social media, just the things that, it's changing every day. You know that,
mm-hmm.
and I know that. I mean, my career has changed so much over the years.
And what is your hope when it comes to getting a crop of students, when it comes to just energizing their minds as well as their spirit and soul when it comes to journalism?
I want them to always be curious. I want them to be engaged in their community. I want them to care. But I also want them to be entrepreneurial enough that when something goes wrong, when something fails, that they know that that's not the end, that that's just a chance to rediscover and reinvent themselves and go forward that. So I want to get them a little bit of that entrepreneurial spirit.
And when it comes to inspiration, as you know, journalists, we have been vilified.
Not you, though.
No, not me, but just the industry as a whole. How are you going to inspire them to just keep forging ahead? Because when it comes to stories and storytelling, our role is to tell the truth and let the community know what is happening, especially in their own backyard.
That's the thing. If the community knows you, they'll know that you care. They know that you want to make a difference. And, I think about it, it was many, many years ago, I was getting death threats throughout the day because some cartoons I had done. And then at 5:30 in the afternoon, my doctor called me and said, "You have cancer." And I just started laughing. And he's like, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "This was the nicest call I've had all day. Thank you."
Oh, my gosh.
And it truly taught me kind of perspective on that. Just realize that, there's going to be people that maybe, a lot of times it's the people that you're covering that are going to try to vilify you, right? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, if you care about your community, the people in the community will know.
And what is your hope?
My hope?
Yeah.
My hope is the fact that I learn and grow just as much from the students as that they learn and grow from me. And I think that's already happening.
All right. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, Marshall, before we let you go?
Well,
if we can show, there we are.
That's right.
Tanya and the Saving Sam gang. They're all coming to Oxford, too. They're going to be at Ole Miss.
That's right. Yeah, they've gone back to college also. In fact, Pip and Banjo right there are my 2 puppies, and Sam was my cat. I never owned an alligator. Mr. ML was not one because they're a little expensive to feed. But we're going to go get a new puppy this weekend because Pip passed away in November. But the children's book, Saving Sam's, doing really well. It's been the choice by the Mississippi Library Commission to represent Mississippi at the National Book Festival. And I'm really excited about that. Mm-hmm. And I'll be coming to Columbus soon at Friendly City Books for the Big Possum Town Festival.
All right. Well, Marshall, congratulations again on everything that you are doing. And anytime you want to stop by, just always stop by.
I love this. This is so much fun. Thank you.
All right. Well,